Welcome to the March 2024 new releases. So if you are new here, my name's Lisa and this is the Cozy Mystery Mingle, where all we talk about are Cozy Mystery new releases. So the beginning of the month, I always like to pick 5 books, totally random, that I think that you might like, or books that maybe you haven't read before or checked out, or a new series, and they are in no particular order. So first up is Fruitcake Familiars. Now, this is a paranormal cozy mystery, but it's also a paranormal romance. So got a lot of dating action in this one. This is by Sierra Cross. This is book 3 in the Blue Moon Bay Witches series. And Blue Moon is actually an imaginary town in Oregon. And in this imaginary town, we have Hazel, who is a green powered witch. So she inherited this special green power from her grandmother, and I believe it's more powerful than all of the other powers, which maybe are purple or pink or yellow. I don't know if the other powers have colors, but that would make most sense to me. Anyways, her love interest is Deputy Elliot James. So he can shift into a crow, and the two of them need to go into this spooky fae forest together because her grandmother's sick, and of course the magical cure is only inside the magical dangerous fae forest. And I have to be honest, if I had a boyfriend who could shift into a crow, I don't know that I'd find that very comforting as like maybe a boyfriend who could shift into a wolf or a bear or a mountain lion. I don't know. Basically anything except a crow. Like, I feel like if there was danger, he would shift in the crow and fly away and just be like, good luck, and leave me there by myself, which really wouldn't make for a very good romance, and possibly speaks to the fact that I should look for better dating partners. So anyways, that is the first book. The next book is How to Solve Your Own Murder by Kristen Perrin. Now, this is the first in Castle Knoll Files. This book takes place in a small English village where a woman has predicted, well, she hasn't really predicted her own death. A fortune teller told her that someone was going to murder her. I don't know if she gave her the details on who, where, when, why. Well, obviously she didn't. So this woman is like obsessed with finding her killer. And so she's like catching all this information and putting like dossiers against everyone who doesn't like her. And then of course she ends up murdered like the fortune teller predicted. And her niece comes into town, and her niece goes through all of her notes and tries to figure out who actually killed her. The next book is Exed in the Zeroscape by Dale Meyer. This is book 24 in the Lovely Lethal Gardens. Now, I haven't read this series since book 1, which I thought was a while ago, but maybe it was just like a minute ago. I think Dale Meyer writes like super fast or something because this is book 24. Anyways, in the opening series, it has that cliche opening where her boyfriend cheats on her or husband or whatever. And so then she goes to live with her grandmother, and her grandmother goes into a nursing home. So she takes her dog with her. The character Doreen has her dog with her already, but she also gets stuck watching her grandmother's cat, which I don't think she likes the cat very much. So anyways, there's a garden in the back, and they find a body, and that's book 1. So now fast forward to book 24. In this one, there is another garden that they see on a drone, and supposedly there's a mystery around it, and that's kind of all we get. So it's very vague. I'm not really sure what this book is about, but clearly there are 24 books in this series, so it must be pretty popular. So I thought I'd mention it in case you wanted to check it out. Next one is Cats, Carrots, and Killers. This is book 4 in the Urban Tales Pet Shop Mysteries by T.C. Lotempio, and this is about a pet store owner who is a failed actress, and then her aunt or grandmother or something leaves her this pet store. In this book, she's actually doing a fundraiser, and there's this one particular box that everybody wants. It's just a jewelry box, and the guy that's super desperate for the box ends up murdered, and they find out that the box actually held the secret diamonds of I don't know if they're secret diamonds, but they were from a heist from before of a jewelry store robbery. So she is trying to find out who did the original heist, because those are the only people that would know that the jewelry box actually had the hidden secret diamonds in it, as well as then find the killer for whoever killed the first guy that died. And the last one is Murder in the Tea Leaves by Laura Childs. Now, this is book 27 in the Tea Shop Mysteries. And in this one, we have a movie being filmed in town, and the director ends up dead because of an electrical accident. So obviously, it's Theodosia's job to figure out who has murdered the director. And there's tons of drama, as always with Hollywood, with the cast and the actress wanting to leave and the crew. And so everybody is a suspect. And at the same time, she is also doing her own thing of trying to throw a themed Tiffany's tea, a poetry tree, and obviously launch her own chocolate line. So lots of things going on in this book, lots of tea and lots of chocolate as well. That's a wrap for all of the new releases for March. There were not as many as there were in February. I don't know why. There's still a lot of great new releases. And yes, I am just as surprised as you that there was not a single Irish cozy mystery released for the entire month of March for St. Patty's Day. But we did have 2 in February, so maybe they just wanted you to read them ahead of time so you could get excited about March coming. I'm not really sure. But either way, those are the 5 that I think you should check out. There are tons more on my website under new releases. I will leave a link to that in the description or the show notes, depending on where you are watching this. And I will see you back here very soon for more author chats with other authors releasing new releases for the month. All right, I hope everyone is having a great start to their March and that things are starting to defrost or melt wherever you are and spring weather is coming soon. Bye.